Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to our channel, the Eaton Squad. So on today's video, we have quite a bit because the new classification for the whole Philippines for this month, June 16 until the end of the month, has just posted. The President of the Philippines has announced. So who can enter the Philippines this time? Are foreign tourists now allowed to enter the Philippines? Is the travel ban extended? What's the current protocol and all that? So we will talk all that on this video. Details coming right up. So here are the travel guidelines to the Philippines. If you are particularly landing in Ninoy Aquino International Airport, then you will have to go through the 10 days mandatory quarantine in a hotel or facility, and you will be swabbed on the 7th day. Your result will be in on the 9th day. Then on the 10th day, you will be released and continue your quarantine at home. The remaining 4 days monitored by your LGU. Cebu has a different protocol. They still do the swab testing upon arrival, and when the results are in, you will be sent home, especially if it turns out negative. This is for residents in Cebu. For non-residents, you will be turned over to your LGU and you will swab on the 7th day in your respective LGU in your final destination. So the travelers that are allowed to enter the Philippines this time are Filipino citizens. These are Filipinos with valid Philippine passport, such as dual citizens, Filipino nationals who are residing outside the Philippines, whether you are a permanent resident or in a tourist visa and all that. So you are one of those permitted to enter the Philippines. Also, balikbayan or former Filipinos. These are Filipino nationals that have naturalized abroad but did not apply for dual citizenship. So you guys are also allowed to enter the Philippines. You don't need to secure a visa and able to enter the Philippines. All you need is your foreign passport as well as your old Philippine passport or Philippine birth certificate. Your spouses and children are also visa-free to enter the Philippines for 1 year as long as they are traveling with you. If in case the foreign national is not traveling with a Filipino national wife, then he needs to secure a 9A visa and entry exemption document. Yes, the entry exemption document is still in place. This was not removed on this new classification this month. So unfortunately, those foreign nationals who are traveling alone to visit their family in the Philippines, you will need to secure a 9A visa and an entry exemption document. Also on the list who are permitted to enter the Philippines, like I mentioned, are foreign nationals with valid and existing visa. For SRRV holders, you do not need to have an entry exemption document anymore as this was removed this month. So you can fly to the Philippines using your foreign passports and your SRRV visa. Unfortunately, like I mentioned earlier, 9A visa holders will still have to secure the entry exemption document to be allowed entry into the Philippines. So let's move over to the travel ban countries to the Philippines and those travelers who are still on travel ban to the Philippines. So the travel ban of 7 countries are extended. So these are Pakistan, India, Nepal, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Oman, and United Arab Emirates. The announcement before that the travel ban was until June 15. Unfortunately, this is extended until the end of the month, June 30 of 2021. So to those who are coming from this country, even if you are a Filipino citizen, are not allowed to enter the Philippines this time. The only travelers who are allowed to enter the Philippines coming from this country is if you are only transiting in those 7 countries that I mentioned. That your sole purpose why you were traveling on this 7 country is for layover purposes only. So please take note, even if you are a Filipino citizen, you are not allowed to enter if you are coming from India, Pakistan, Nepal, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Oman, and United Arab Emirates. So foreign nationals, Filipino nationals, former Filipinos, and balikbayans who are living on these countries are on travel ban until June 30 of 2021. Also, still on travel ban are the foreign tourists. This includes boyfriends of a Filipino national, fiancés of Filipino national, and to those who wants to visit the Philippines for leisure travel. Unfortunately, this is still suspended. Foreign tourists are still not allowed to enter the Philippines as of this month or as of until this travel ban is implemented, which is until June 30 of 2021. I will keep you guys posted if there's any changes between dates from today until June 30, if there's any changes from the protocols or guidelines or restrictions from the Philippine government. But so far, this is the posted implementation of protocols, arrival in quarantine, and permitted travelers to enter the Philippines until June 30 of 2021. I know there's really not much news in there. I wish I have better news for you guys, but I wanted to update you guys on where the travel restrictions or travel guidelines to the Philippines is at now, especially the new classifications have been posted, announced by the President of the Philippines, President Rodrigo Duterte. So, this is our travel update for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family whom you know that can use this video as reference. If you are new to our channel, welcome. We do travel updates, and if you are not a subscriber yet, please consider subscribing and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you will be notified on updates like this. And to our subscribers and new subscribers, thank you so much for the continued support and trust to our channel, the Eaton Squad. I hope to see you guys in our next travel update. Stay safe, stay healthy, and God bless everyone. Bye.